Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time on my channel, I'm so sorry. This smells like burning. Like I haven't even started this video yet and I feel like I've already made a terrible decision. So I remembered that I have my mom's old kit of hot rollers and I decided I wanted to try them. They're really dusty and I really, I thought this was such a good idea and now that it smells like burning I regret it. Don't take this as a review for this particular kind because it's probably been in this house for 30 years. But this says Conair Easy Start on it, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a couple of different kinds of hairbrushes here. I've got my wide tooth comb, my brush. I grabbed a couple of hair clips in case I need them. And I also grabbed heat protectant, and I wanted to grab Kleenex because I have a very clear image in my memory of her putting Kleenexes around my ears to protect them. So we're going to use heat protector first. Especially on my bleach parts. If you can hear crickets, I'm so sorry. That's just what my house, well, my room at least, sounds like these days. So, what do? I'm assuming you grab a roller. You roll it into your hair and stick a pin in the end, right? So, do I start at the back or do I start at the front? I think I start at the back, right? Like I create this mohawk section and then I start at the back. Because we're still in quarantine and you're not supposed to be going anywhere, I'm not too worried. And if I decide halfway through that I don't want to do this anymore and I just stop, that's also a thing that could happen. We're going to use this one because it's right here on the end. Is this how you do this? Ugh. I mean, maybe I should have watched a video or read some instructions or something first. I'm supposed to get the pins to stay in place. Am I gonna have to look up how to get the pins to stay in? How to put pins in hot rollers. Step 7. When the roller is as close to the root of the hair as possible, insert a roller pin to hold it in place. The pin doesn't go. I'm the dumbest person I've ever met. Right here, the pin doesn't go in the roller, you absolute buffoon. It just goes over the roller. How have I made it this far in life being so stupid? Oh, and in case you couldn't tell, my hair is shorter. I had my sister cut it. My sister is in no way, shape, or form a professional hairstylist. We watched a Brad Mondo video, and she cut my hair. Hey, look, I did it, but I think it's too far forward. I think I have to, back direct it better. You know? It's just hard work when you don't know what you're doing. There, maybe that's a little bit better. I'm gonna put this middle one in a tiny little one. This one's hot on my hand. This is probably too much hair for this little tiny roller. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bigger roller. Something like this, correct? I'm gonna try to put a really big one here. That should be fine. Okay, which piece should I do next? Over here? This piece falling off the end here. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we're just playing over here. It's been a while since I re-dyed my hair other than bleaching the blonde. So if you're seeing a lot of spottiness and a lot of grown out roots underneath, that's why. The black has not been re-blackened in a very long time. We're gonna like over directional this one way up because I have like significantly less hair on this side because of how my part is. So I want it to like be more voluminous. That one is too big. I think the ends of the pins are supposed to correlate to whatever color the roller is. But this set is so old, I think most of the pins are like permanently stretched out. Also, I feel like the placement of the pins is maybe something you get better at the more you do it. And like maybe you don't just throw them on the ground. Now, around my ear is where my mom used to stuff tissues. No, I don't know that. We gotta do that. I'd like to think I'm not as much of a baby as I was when I was so much younger. But I might be. Yeah, no, that's fine. When you burn yourself with a curling wand every time you use it, you get used to being burned. The reason we're doing this, by the way, is because I've been toying with the idea of buying a set of bigger, like big curling irons, rollers. And I just don't remember what the set that we already own does to my hair. Like, I'd rather see if I like this set before I buy a new one, you know? Okay, so the whole front is done now. I'm gonna do the back until I don't want to do it anymore. And I feel like a professional would start at the bottom, but I'm gonna start at the top because if I don't get down to the very bottom layers, I kind of don't care. It's really hard when you can't see. If you watch this channel regularly, you've also seen me in my adult life try to sleep with foam rollers in. And it's crazy to me because when I was younger, like when I was a kid, I'm talking like elementary school, early days of high school, that sort of thing, I was so into having nice hair. I would sleep with rollers in, sleep with the sort of like the rectangular looking rollers in, like every night, where I would do something like this before school. I don't know why. And now I'm just like, hey, I wonder if I know how to use foam rollers still. I wonder if I can do them without my mom's help. I think this section is too thick. But it's my last medium-sized roller. I can't get the pin on. Okay, so aside from the pin that I threw on the floor behind me somewhere, there's only 4 pins left and many more than that rollers. So I can only do 4 more rollers, and they could all have to be small ones. So we're definitely not going to be able to do my whole head, but we should be able to do most of it, even if I'm already exhausted at 1,000 degrees. Why am I doing hot rollers on like a day that's 1,000 degrees outside? I find the smaller rollers so much harder to use. I think it's maybe just because, like, so obviously my hair is recently cut, so it's not as long as it was, because before it was way past my bum, and now it's like around my shoulders. Okay, one pin left. Someday when I acquire the funds to buy a second vlog camera and I do videos like this, I'll have it behind me so that you get both views, but this is all I've got for now. Okay, so now I have every pin on my head at least, except for the one that's on the floor somewhere. So this is how it looks. You'll have to let me know how it looks from the back, because I have no idea. I'm sure it looks messy. So I'm gonna go unplug this first and foremost, because I'm pretty sure it's a fire hazard, and I'm gonna wait probably 20 or so minutes, and then we'll just come back and take them all out and see how it looks, okay? So it's been about 20 minutes, and we're gonna start taking these out now. I feel like some of these on this side in the back are still a little warm, but I don't really care. We're gonna take them out anyway. I know I did specifically say that I'm not reviewing this particular Conair Easy Start set because it's probably really old, but I will say I'm sure that technology has come a long way since this was made. But I will say that I really don't like that it doesn't have any sort of heat indication on it. Like this, there's a little red light that turns on when it's plugged in, but it doesn't get brighter or anything as they heat up. So I might have started some of the ones up front a little too early. I'm wondering, you know? I don't know. I'm just blabbing like that. I feel like this isn't going very well. Yeah, this one is still warm a little bit. I don't know, dude. We're just doing our best over here. That one doesn't look awful. This one back here feels a little warm still, but I mean, we're already here. Okay. Don't know how I messed that one up so bad. Home stretch. Cute. Perfectly straight. Well, that one worked. I feel like this one would be cuter if my roots weren't like so long. I feel like that one should have been cute too. Dang it. That one's cute. Well, I did that one right. Okay, last two. Here we go. This is the one that I did right at the top that was like falling apart instantly. You know though, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Last one. Alright, I feel a little bit like I have politician hair. Like, a little bit Hillary Clinton. But I don't hate it. It's definitely got a lot more volume than it did before. My hair doesn't feel damaged, because I don't think these got very hot ever, to be honest with you. I'm not totally convinced that I did this right, but I also am not totally convinced that I did this wrong. And I think maybe if I tried with like a newer, nicer set, or if I just kept trying and getting good at the placement of where to put them and not putting too much hair and not putting too little hair, like I could get good at it. And then maybe I could get good at this, you know? I don't know. I don't hate it. Do you hate it? This was a fun little experiment. Thank you so much for watching. As always, let's see what weird things I can figure out to do with my hair next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!